Well, well, well. What do we have here? This looks like, if I'm not mistaken, what I see on the screen here is the Great Uncle Pixel show, starring your old pal, Great Uncle Pixel. If you haven't met Great Uncle Pixel, that's me. I do Great Uncle Pixel stuff like doing stuff with pixels, mostly coding, sometimes gaming, but mostly coding. Let me just make sure yeah, okay, good. All my connections are connecting. My speech chat is speeching. Let's see.
Said. TDS.
Yep.
Me.
Oh.
Said.
Ha
My speech
I
chat is
forgot to
speeching.
plug in my headphones. So hold on a second. There's going to be a change in sound quality as I go from the built-in mic to my headset mic. Try again. Okay, there.
Try again.
Yep. There we go.
Said. There we go.
So, I am on the air. I am in I'm do correct control thing in. Everything go good with button and stuff. So, going I even remembered to upgrade the or update the title of the stream this time. Go me. I could still use a nap right about now, which means I'm going to either have a terrible programming session or one of the best programming sessions ever. Okay. Sorry, just thought of something I should have gotten from the supermarket last time I went, or asked for from the supermarket last time I went. Do I need a new mouse already? I mean, this thing was only like $10, but it shouldn't. Cord shouldn't be fraying already. That's not good. I'll tape it together and see if that works for now. But get some electrical tape, wrap that up. In any event, like I said, I am a little bit pleepy. But that usually means I'll program good. It also usually means I'll babble a lot. So that is good. Right, this is good. Good, good, good. Hey, move piece thing. Right, right. This is the function I'll be doing today. Okay. If input is action just pressed. Okay, move piece thing. No. No. This is correct in that this is the function it should call, but it shouldn't call it here. Let's close the output window so I've got more space to play with here. And you know, I probably should have just called this piece, and I think I'm going to rename it piece. Replace the correct thing. 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 Oops. Thing. And thing. Okay. Thing was a good placeholder name, but let's make it a little less placeholdery, shall we? Man, I'm just a little sleepy. Yeah. Whew. I did have trouble sleeping last night. Like I fell asleep early, woke up at 1, was up for a couple hours. Not that any of this matters. I'm still going to do this, but I'm going to try and do it without yawning too much. In any event, though, move thing piece. Uh, I don't want that there. I want it here. I want it outside. That's probably not the best place to put it, even though that's a perfectly legal command. Let's put it up here at the top of process input, so I can keep all my variables together. Now, I'm gonna break this. Go all the way up here. If selected, then move piece. Okay. Where is... If not selected, and chess mode equals movement. Okay. This is good. This is in process. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is go down here. Hang on, look at all this mess. This mess does not need to be here. There we go. Set all pieces invisible, so chessboard already does that. Battle, init battle, P1, P2. Good. Yeah, capture piece. Battle's going to have to yeah. This... The return from battle function's going to need to be completely redone. Because the pieces themselves are no longer enabled the same way. Print board gone. Don't need that. Don't need an error message in the middle of it, even if it never gets called. Error at 554.5. Okay, it looks like it calls it again. Yes. need that. Yeah, see, all this can go. I could probably just, actually. Whoop. Okay, was it the comment? Yes. I'll probably delete this later, but I'll leave it for now. So this is what I need to work on. I want to zoom out. I want to get rid of this. Okay, I want to get rid of this. Yeah, that turned green or whatever color that is because because this piece never gets used because I just yeah, it's fine. It's fine. No, I want to call it once, not every frame. Because if I call it every frame, it'll reset the animation. Let me drop this in here just to see what this looks like. Let me see what it looks like if I put these commands over here. Because, why not? Maybe this is correct. Let's see. Oh, look at there, it's correct. So I just want to make sure. No, it's not correct, right. Oh, now it doesn't even change back properly. Doesn't change the color back properly. P F. Okay, doesn't change the color back properly. Doesn't change the color back proper. I guess that makes sense. Because that was here? Yes. But I don't want it here. Let's put it. Let's put it up here with the thing. It doesn't know what the piece is here. It doesn't know what the piece is called here. Hang on a second. Ordering. Visibility. Show behind parent. Is that? Okay. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. The square is supposed to be behind the piece. It's supposed to be behind the piece when not selected and in front of the piece when it is selected, but it's in front of the piece all the time, and I'm not quite sure how to fix that because the sprites are now in different 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 scripts, different nodes, different I forgot what these are called. Different scenes. Thank you, brain. They're scenes. Since now the chessboard is in a different scene, I think. Hang on a second. Movement. It's this scene. Right. No, it's not. It's turned off, so it's not this scene. It's yeah, the chessboard and all the pieces are up here in the chess plus scene, but the movement sprite is yeah, the this thing, the square, the selection square is still in still down here in the movement scene itself. I will eventually get rid of all these. In fact, I could do that right now. But first, before I do that, documents. Document. How you said document. Chess plus copy. That's the latest one. Copy. And paste. Okay, that looks remarkably large. It's copying 720 items very slowly. Okay. I didn't need those details. I wanted details of how many bytes it had copied so far. Let me do a right click here and properties. And you don't need to see these things, right? Properties. This is 4 megabytes on disk. Is that right? Let's find an older one like this one. I mean, it's going to be bigger than an older one by virtue of being newer and having. Okay, that's three. That's 3 meg, so it's only 1 meg more. So that's not. Huh. Well, okay. So backup made. Let's just delete all these. Delete 33 nodes. Hopefully I won't need them later. Just make sure. Yes, okay. I mean, I'll know in a second if I need it. Let me hit run and see if it crashes. It might crash later on if I made something too, no, looks like it's working. Looks like it's twerking. Boop 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 boom. Boop 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 bump. Okay. We got it's not changing the color back and I don't like that. Also, I should make that shorter than 5 seconds. It doesn't need to be a 5 second pause when I select it. Just make it a 2 second pause. Make it a 1 second pause. The pause length is not. Let's put the colors back here. That's good. gonna leave the selected sprite animation commented out. And let's try this again. There we go. Okay, yeah, after a second it changes back. It's hard to see the red pawns changing color on the white squares, but I'm pretty sure that's just my settings and it actually looks fine. Heck, where's my second screen? I can take a look at my second screen. So give me a moment to pull up my second screen, aka my phone. 54%. I haven't even done anything with it. Why is it 54%? Mysteries. Mysteries. It's not exactly a new phone. It's not an old phone. It's not like but it's 2 or 3 years old now. And wait, no, don't open YouTube. I don't want YouTube. I guess I could open it on YouTube. Come to think of it. Continue with this tab. Okay, there we go. But I'll open it in my browser, my phone browser. Yeah, keep using web. I don't want the Twitch. Thank you. Oh, 30 minutes. I've gotten nothing done. That's okay. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, yeah, there we go. That has proper colors. Can I zoom in here? I don't think I can. Zoom, zoom, zoom. We're gonna zoom a zoom a zoom a zoom. Okay, there we go. I'm zooming. There we go. So let's hit this and see what that looks like. There's a few seconds delay. Okay. Yeah, okay, yeah, it looks real red in the actual video. What you're seeing is real red. There we go. Let's just move this around a few of those. Let my video catch up to myself. No, actually, the red pawn on the white square. Maybe I should just change the color of all those to normal red instead of dark red. Dark red does kind of disappear into the black squares too. My washed out screen, they are distinct. In the actual color screen, they are much more vibrant, and yet they blend too much. So yeah, I think I'll make that. I'll recolor all those, but not right now. Not right now. We can. Might do that between shows if I get. Ooh, okay. What okay. Yeah, I'm awake now. Did you see it? Did you see me wake up? Man, my sprite looks so tired. There is not a cat sitting next to me either. I'm not sure where she is. That would be nice if she were sitting next to me. She's a cute little muffin head thing. She, I wonder what that looks like. see here if we just make it ooh, ooh. Okay, no, that's no good. Too much. Too much. I like it for player one, but for player two, because it's not actually replacing it with a blue sprite. It's darkening the reds and greens and leaving just the blue. And since it's red to begin with, and no other colors, uh, yeah, yeah. 5, 0.5. It'll. I'll play with the colors at some point. At some point, something here will look right. Why are there so many zeros here? There we go. 0.5, 0.5, F, 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 and yes, this one. Okay. This one. Okay. Why am I not looking forward to this? This should be easy. Ha 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 ha. Okay. What are you doing? Don't drag a false. Drag. There we go. Okay. There we go. Okay. Anyway, this should be like that. Okay. Huh. Because I need to do this again. I need to do that again. Let me see here. There it is. Input. Something in. Because I'm not sure input is defined here properly. Okay, let me make sure I didn't mess up the movement. We'll just see here. Keep your fingers crossed. Okay, everything's moving okay. Right, I didn't. I took out the 1 second delay that automatically unselects the piece. Okay. So, UGLR input. I want if input is action just pressed, if, okay, what do I want? Okay, oh, okay. Okay, okay, hang on. Hang on. If vector 2 I x comma y is equal to right, piece is sent in. Okay, piece what is it called? Legal moves? Oops, underscore moves. Then if chess piece space square, what is that one called? Forgot the name of that function. If chess piece at location dot chess piece dot ownership equals. I have to check for equals. Chess active player. Then if chess piece at location target square ownership is not equal to chess active player. Oops. Target. Oops. No. If target dot target is not equal to null, if okay. I'm trying to remember all the variables involved here. This should work. This work. If target is null, that means the square is. If the target is not null, that means if there's something in the square, If it's not active player, if it is active player, it'll do nothing. Or almost nothing. I'm going to have it buzz. Else, play. Where are we? Are we, and this is movement dot, hang on a second, we're in movement dot GD right now. Okay. So, add child node, audio player, audio stream player. I don't want 2D. Audio stream player. Rename that Buzz. And, okay. I will probably fix that to not use a $sign mid. I'm not sure. I'm not going to add the buzz sound right now because I'm not sure which one I want. I have to go check which buzz sounds I downloaded again. Find the one that is least objectionable. Me. But if target ownership is not equal to chess active player, then I want capture piece. Piece. Hang on now. If chess active player, then I want capture piece, comma, target. Else, capture piece, target piece. Okay. Oh, right. There, target chess piece at location. There we go. And else piece dot board position equals vector 2i x comma y. And in fact, I want this over here too, because this means both pieces will be on the same square for the duration of the battle, and whichever one is whichever one wins, whichever one loses gets deleted. And this means I don't have to figure out which square. It doesn't matter whether the attacker or the defender wins as far as the pieces moving goes. The piece moving is already done. I don't have to figure that out after the battle ends. You just know what square we're fighting for. And let me just, real quick, because I want to check my, right, position sprite. Func. No, position sprite x comma y. I think that's right. Let me look at that again. No, I don't need x comma y. It's just position sprite. This updates it to match that. Piece dot position sprite. There we go. There we go. Every time the board position updates, it has to redo that. I probably could have done UDLR without function UDLR without, and I probably could have named that something better, but so let's check capture piece. Capture piece is good. This is not good. Cool. So we want P1 dot health, I believe, and P2 dot health. I think those are right. Let me see here. Let me scroll up here. Yes, health. So, I'm not really sure this needs to be here. Battle and now init battle needs to be okay. It's probably going to crash when it hits init battle because it's going to send the wrong. It won't be the P1 and P2. I'm sending it are not the P1 and P2. It'll be expecting, so it's going to crash when it hits here. And I'm still not done. I'm still not done with this routine. For one thing, I want aha. Oh, not equals piece legal moves, in piece legal moves. And if it's not in legal moves, I want to do nothing. Okay. Which is fine. Which is fine. Okay. Oops. Come on. Show me the correct screen. Let's do this. We're moving around. Okay, now we hit this. Now, why can't I move? Huh. I don't need... Okay, let's remove this from here. Where's ULDR? ULDR is here. So why can't I move? Nothing shuts this off. Or does it? Let me see here. Selected equals false. If selected... Did I turn off processing input here somewhere? Wait. It only processes input. I want if should always process input. Let's restart this now. Let's restart this. Let's try again. Did it crash? No, it didn't. There we go. Okay. Invalid access to property or key piece name. Okay, where did I put function? Okay, if selected, um, hang on, hang on, hang on, hang on. Selected should not be equal to true if piece. Selected should not be set to true if piece is null. If it's, it's always a little harder than I think it's gonna be. I see it in my head, and then it doesn't work. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. Valid access to property or key piece name on base object of type nil. If selected, print debug piece. I mean, I've got several things here preventing it from being null, but it's still print debug piece. I know I'm basically printing it twice in a row here, but that's so we're not going to look at this right now. I'm going to look down here at the debug stuff. So, see what crashes as soon as I hit the bunk. Okay. Pawn 6A. Pawn 6A. Aha. Aha. Yeah. And not selected. Let's see if that does it. Once again, I'm just going to keep an eye down here. I really don't need that big giant thing when the game loads anymore, but okay. Voop. Okay. It's picking the right piece. It is picking the right piece. Yeah, it picks the right piece. It determines the correct squares and whether that matches. Then it picks the right piece right here for process input and move pieces. And then it immediately selects nothing. So it does it twice. The first time it prints it correctly. Aha, this is why. It resets it when it goes back into this loop. Right. Right. So, put it up here. Lark it. Let's see if that works. It's going to get spammy if it does, but that's fine. I'd rather have spam than crashes. Okay, it's not unselecting it properly. Oh, and then it crashed where I expected it to. Okay. Okay, good. 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 What? Sound of my mouse deciding not to mouse. Yeah, something wrong with that thing. See, I can do this. I can do this. Match piece 1 no longer needs do I have an on ready player 1 and player 2? Yeah, see, I can do this. Yeah, I'm going to need to redo some of these battle things, but I don't know if all these variables. Ugh. It occurs to me that all these variables should be transferred to the various pieces. I'm not going to do that right now. Right now it works with this. Yeah, these should be defined in the pieces themselves as well as anything, just like anything else. That way I could. That way I don't have to deal with arrays. It's just the piece itself defines its own. Yeah. More than that. More than that, I don't need. I won't need two different scripts for this. I can just use one script for both pieces. No, 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 no. Even better. I'll just define. I'll just. I'll just instance them on the fly and delete them when the battle's over. Whew. Might have been easier to start from scratch. Might have been easier to start from scratch. Might still be easier to start from scratch. Not all from scratch, just delete. Pretend the battle. Come on, stop that. Yeah, yeah, new mouse already. What the heck? I mean, like I said, the thing was cheap. It was only $10, so I'm not surprised. It's and I wanted a corded mouse. Fool that I was. But anyway. I think the part of the problem here is let me Capture piece. And selected false. That's what I forgot to put in there. Okay, so its own square is not a legal position, but select equals false. Let's put that. Let's put that there. Okay. Right, I forgot to unselect the piece when it lands on the legal square. So this... Oh, and the color changes properly, too. Wrong button. Probably will want to have it mark. Oh, interesting. Hang on. Oh, no, no, no. Okay. Yeah. I probably will want to have it show, like, highlight the legal squares. I can do that with a dummy. I think I can do that with a dummy piece that I can instance and then delete. Accept it. Yeah, I won't do it as a piece. I just do it as a like a new class called highlight or something. Yeah. So I'll think about that later. In the meantime, okay. Obviously, there's something wrong with my pawn selection because I should not be able to pick this square. Oh. Oh. Wait a minute. Okay. Okay. Right. It won't let me attack this pawn because it's not a legal square. Okay, and the game crashes right there, which is fine. What is this? Movement 136, 118, 136. So yeah, let's print debug piece, remove that. Print debug piece, move that. I don't know why I decided to start properly showing the piece's animation, but I'm not going to complain. I couldn't see why it wasn't working before, so it should have worked from the get-go. So I'm glad it got go. Why is this green? Local 4. Oh, okay. Okay, so it's fine. Do I have a variable here called piece? I don't think so. Did I forget to save that? Save. I could call it chosen piece, but at line 19 in the current class. Oh, wait. No. That's the piece I wanted to use. That's movement GD 118. Why is this still showing here? Whoa, something crashed. Right, okay. Let me rerun this. Okay, don't need to see. I just want to make sure. I want to see what's sending in. Function send P1, P2. This is in movement. No. I want. Where is send data P1, P2. This is what I want to send. So I want this. I want to see what this is. Print debug before battle P1 versus P2. It should have that message before it crashes. This is more fun. Okay. So make sure it's sending in the right two pieces. Oh, I shut that off. Okay. Before battle, Knight 1A versus Queen Test B. Okay, that's good. That's good. The fact that it crashes here is not. It's not really a problem. I mean, it's a problem. I need to fix it, but it's not. It's not my immediate concern. So let's hit reload again, and this time we're gonna have player 1 attack player 2 and see what it says, because that's important. Queen test A versus queen test B. Good. Because regardless of who's doing the attacking, this should always be, the A piece should always be first, and the B piece should always be second. So let me just do it one more time to make sure I haven't forgotten. Let me switch it to player 2. Crash. Queen test A versus queen test B. Same order, even though in this case, B was attacking A. Good. Regardless of whether A attacks B or B attacks A, it always shows A versus B. Fantastic, actually. Means I think I have the movement routine done. For now, at least. Like, haven't, I'm gonna put in castling, I think, and, I'm gonna put in castling, and I'm going to put in, I'm not putting it en passant. I am not putting in en passant. Or if I do, I'm going to simplify it massively. I need to check the pawn routine. Because this... Okay. Legal moves. Hang on. Okay. Ooh, okay. Two things. This is not check for jumping tile. This is not check properly for jumping positions. It doesn't check to make sure there's nothing right in front of it. And also, but first, movement. Movement, movement, movement. If movement, action, just pressed action. Anything that fixes the board. I want to do two things. Piece has moved equals true. Is that correct? Is that the correct variable? Has moved? Yes. Piece has moved equals true. This will not go in cancel, of course. Pieces has moved equals true. Put this here. Piece has moved equals true. So it can't move two because right now, before I realized you could move two spaces on any move rather than just the first because I forgot to put in the thing that indicated it's not the first. I will also mess with king so I can put castling in, but this is not check. If if hang on, chess dot piece what are we doing? No. Let's okay, I need this command. I need chess plus. I need that. I need function get all piece at location. No. Copy. Go back to pawn. Vector 2i. Piece at location. Vector 2i board position. Then There we go. Yeah, it's not checking whether there's a piece in front of it. If not has moved and copy. All right, missing the colon. There we go. That should fix that. I don't need to get all chess pieces. This is wrong. It just needs to check hang on. I don't know why it's checking the whole thing. Okay, for square in board, it doesn't need board. If okay. Okay. I'll just leave that as is. If I'm going to copy this chess piece at location. I'm supposed to not equal to null. Okay, it needs to check 4 things. First, it has to make sure it's not null. It has to check y minus 1. It has to check plus 1. It has to check minus 1. Not equal to null. And 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 uh, and I want to copy this, copy, paste. This needs to be 2 if then statements, actually. One for this square. chess piece. There's two ends there. And if pass. -1. -1. Okay. What's this? This is okay. I don't need these. It's gonna give me an error. It's fine. Copy. Paste. Paste. There. That should be pawns properly in the board. And I don't need this anymore. Get all pieces is nice, but I don't actually need it like I thought I would. Chess piece at location is going to be my go-to. It's a little clunky. I may go back and okay. This is nice. This is going. Let me reload. Let me bring this up. Hang on a second. Let me bring this up. Ya weasel. There we go. And make sure I can move pawns properly. Come on. Okay, there we go. So it shouldn't go here. Oh, derp. What the heck? That's not a... That's not correct. Anyway. Okay, and it shows the only legal moves for this pawn are 6-2 and 6-0, which means that this one and this one. This is not a legal move anymore. Good, good. Because it thought that was a legal move. In fact, it thought this was a legal move. Not thought, I had miscoded it. Computer doesn't think. Computer just does exactly what it's told. And if it's told to do something stupid, it does something stupid. So I'm... But it's fun to anthropomorphize the computer, right? But anyway, let's see. It should crash now. Yes. Yes, it crashed. Crashed exactly properly because pawn 1A was fighting pawn 0B.
Ill Philly. Said.
And that's perfect.
Every AI bro should learn.
Right, the computer's not thinking, it's doing what you tell it, and if you tell it to do something stupid, it will do something stupid. Even if you don't realize you're telling it to do something stupid. It's not always obvious that you're telling it to do something stupid. You think you're very smart and wise and you have it all figured out, but you're actually telling it to do something stupid. And yeah, so I was telling it to do something stupid, so it wasn't working. I gave it incorrect instructions, and it accurately executed those incorrect instructions. Whew. Anyway, anyway. See here, for piece in all pieces. Okay, yeah, that does make sense. Yeah, I guess I could change this, but I want it to be the same variable in both. In fact, I guess I don't need to. Hmm, if not selected. If not, where are we? Here we go. Oh, I see. Let me rename these. Okay, so that's good. Don't need that one. If not selected, piece equals no. Okay. I want I want piece to be null if no piece is selected. Logic. Logic is what it is. This works very nicely, actually. Yeah, select if selected equals false, then selected equals false. Okay, what was I going to do next? Right, I need to. Okay, so capture piece works. This is all fine. Well, not this, because this isn't needed anymore. But these variables are absolutely not needed anymore. Because for one thing, P1 is not a. Because this doesn't get sent into the battle. This doesn't get sent into the battle. And the health is kept track of by the pieces themselves, so it doesn't need this information. I don't need to send that in. I can't send it in. There's nothing to send in. See, it mattered here. And so yeah, most of the battle can stay the same, but I have to redefine the way the sprite data is sent, or the way the piece data is sent in. Yeah, because I don't think I need player one anymore. I'm pretty sure I don't need the player one and player two sprites anymore. I can just create them on the fly. Okay. It's a bit of a mess. And I can make a shot class. I'm going to leave it as is for now. I'm not going to start messing with it yet. Because I want to get it working like this. If I can get working, I need to get working like this first to make sure I'm passing in and out the right variables. So I need to get it, and then I can start trying to make it more efficient. Working first, efficient second. And right now it don't work, so and if it don't work, then it's not working. You know, as they say in nobody says that. Absolutely nobody says if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. If it don't work, it work not work. Oh yeah, incidentally, before I forget, I might need to abruptly end the stream later. Hang on. I might need to abruptly end the stream later because I've got deliveries coming today and don't know when they're coming. They should be coming after 6 p.m. CEST. For those not watching this in CEST, it is now 4:45 CEST. So, but it's supposed to come between 6 and 8, so might not show up before I finish the stream normally. But if it does, just a warning, I might have to go and buy and run away. Fruits here, buy. So if I have to do that, you are now duly warned. So, so. Chess dot active player equals not chess dot active player. So I just want to put that in there and do a quick. I'm not going to bring the other screen up. It's more time to bringing the other screen up is more time than it would be to just. Yeah, okay, it works. So when I move a piece, it switches to the other player's turn. Actually, let me double check that because I only checked player one to player two. Let me check player two to player one. Yeah. And let me make sure. Yeah, because I'm definitely gonna want to light up the squares that you can move. But yeah, okay, so it works. In any event, what I'm doing is I'm playing video games. No, I'm not. Anyway, I was looking at movement, and what did I want to do? Right, I wanted that thing that said yes or no to not do yes or no anymore. Okay, I don't need this anymore. I am so glad for this in command, or this in modifier. It is just fantastic. Um, I'm going to take a quick moment here to put in a buzz, my second sound effect of the game. Let me find where I put my buzzy buzz noises. Did I want this one? This one? Maybe. Maybe that was the one. Mm, how about this one? Oh, why are they so echoey? And then what's this one? Huh. Right, right. Potential shots. But, okay. Open tab, a new window, or open folder, a new window. Go up a layer. Level. Chest sounds. Let's drop universe field error in here. And I'll use that for the buzz noise movement. Buzz. Uh, load. Chest sounds. Okay, let's just see here. Let's just now we'll want to watch. Hey. Okay, there we go. Right, because when I select the piece, it still thinks it does not immediately clear the input. Huh. Well, anyway. That's a little thing I'm gonna have to work on. But right. The starting square is also illegal because I removed the starting square from consideration. Okay, good enough for now. Good enough for now. Stop that. Not entirely sure I like that sound. I'll lower the volume on it a bit there. I'm gonna reopen it just to hear what it sounds like now. Maybe too low. But okay. Okay, that's good. That's good. Not great. All right, I want to keep this. I don't want to delete return from battle old until I have, I do, however, think it's time to delete this, the old version. Now that moving around the board appears to be working, I can get rid of, there we go, function pawn move. Here, just get rid of all this, save some space. Yeah, because all these gone, unnecessary. Bye bye. Okay. Hashtag minus 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 to simulate you using a screen reader. There we go. That. I'm gonna leave that because I might want to put it back there later. But I don't think I need it there. I think putting it here works better. But I think yeah, I think it works better. Capture piece, chess mode battle. Because now it's sending in the pieces themselves. So this battle init battle's going to need a completely different look to it. Function init battle. Here we go. See all this? This is unnecessary. So I don't even have to worry about these. No, I guess I do. Okay, so this is fine for now. Because I'm probably gonna. I'm not going to fix this yet. As I have been told, I shouldn't have dollar signs in here to begin with. I should have them as on-ready variables equal to those. But since I'm probably going to restructure this whole mess anyway, because yeah, I'll want a new script. I want a new script. Not just piece, but battle piece. New class battle piece. I don't want that here. This is fine. I'm not sure I need battle. Oh no, battle score x equals -4. That's fine. Yeah, because I want it facing to the left. That's why it's negative. But in send data P1, P2, see, I'm not going to need two of these. I'm just going to need one. But it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah. Where is init? Where is send data? Where did I put that? All right, send data is in here in the body function itself. Because right, battle just initializes. Battle just initializes it, and all the hard work is done by body one and body two, which is something I'm going to try to maintain. But I'm going to do it more. I'm going to make body one and body two both pieces, both members of the battle piece class, so they can define themselves. I don't have to. Yeah, yeah. I'm not gonna name them body one and body two. Don't really have good names here for these things. But anyway, body one. I'm gonna look at body one. Body two is just a placeholder for now. Except for this. See, I don't need these anymore, but we'll see. We'll see. I don't want the piece name. I want the piece type name. Okay. Right, I need to. The two pieces do have to be connected to each other. So yeah, I think I'm going to leave this for now until I think of a more clever way to do it. I have to rewrite this, but I'm going to leave it for now. Pieces entering battle. Now, this and this don't need that. Match piece. Match piece dot. No. P1 dot. It shouldn't be capital, but piece type. Is that the I think it's called that. No, it's piece name. Okay. So body one, so it is just piece name. And they're not all caps. Pawn, knight, bishop, oops, rook, queen, king. So yeah, we got piece one value. I'm going to need to leave that in there for now. Match piece two. So it's match P2, piece name, pawn, knight. Well, let me just check that right here. Okay, yeah, it's not all caps. That's important. Bishop, rook. Stop that. There we go. queen. Okay. This does not include the fairy chess pieces, but we can do those later. Debug. I guess I could do piece 1 equals P1 piece name, and P2 equals P2 piece name. And that way I can just this here. That way I could colon. That may fix it. Let me hashtag out send data to P2 or to the body 2 function. And let's see what happens. Let's see how much I need to fix. Let's see how much I've actually done and how much I need to continue fixing. Screen back, good. Okay. Right, that annoying. Need to fix that. Why am I doing it this way? Why not? Okay. All right, I don't need that. I don't need those either. Because that's not how P1 works anymore. I do need this variable. But I do need that. But it now needs to be P1.health and P2 health. And see, it doesn't need this anymore. And P1 health is greater than 0. And P2 health is greater than 0. Um, oh, okay, yeah, that's fine. What's wrong with you? P1 is not declared in the current. Oh, that is a flarking problem. So piece 1 and piece 2 need to be declared here. Piece 1 and piece 2 needs to know what P1 and P2 are. It doesn't just need to know the values. It needs to know P1 and P2 so it could send it back. Uh, okay. Doesn't really even need these values. Piece 1, piece 2, var, P1, piece, var, P2, piece 1, player, okay. Hang on. Piece 1, Flark. What did I have here? What was this before? Nothing. Okay. peace. Piece 1 and piece 2 need to be a piece, not a string. So, piece 1. Alright, these are fine. These are fine. Whoops. No. Where are you going? I need... Stop changing things. This is what I was looking at. Piece 1. Okay. 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 So let's do that. Perfect. Okay. There we go. Okay. It's going to crash at the end of battle. Because, okay. Uh... Health 1 is an int? Oh, I guess it is. Uh, Hang on. Health 1, health 2. Let me go down to board party 2. Check that one. Health 1, health 2. Crap, what was health 1 and health 2 before I edited it? Because clearly it should have been what it was. 2D? No, it should equal. Where am I? Yeah, okay, I need to put it back. Need to put the on ready back. It was correct as it was. Because I forgot what it was. Health 1 and Health 2 are the health bars. Equals, so let's see. We want battle. Get child. And battle. Get child. Yes, I know it needs a. I just need to remember what the what the so 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. This is what used to be. This is what should be. Okay. Health bar 2. If piece 1 health. This is piece 2 health. Now, if I'm not mistaken, and I'm probably mistaken. You can't see me waving my hand around, but I'm definitely waving my hand around. I forgot to switch back to the. I forgot to close that window. That's fine. It's all fine. What should happen here is I should be able to fight. Yeah, whatever. Okay. Okay. This is not good. It's not great. Okay, and it freezes there because I don't have it. Doesn't send it back. It's not perfect, but it doesn't crash upon entering the battle scene. Now, Shot Body 2. What is this? Okay, Shot Body 2. No, I don't want Shot Body 2. I want Body 2. Here's where I need to go into battle. I need to undo this. Body 2. Pawn. Knight. Bishop. Rook. In fact, I'm probably not going to even attempt to complete this. Queen. King. Piece 2 dot piece name. Piece. Piece. Okay. Don't need those. I need piece 1 equals P1 and piece 2 equals P2. Oops. Pawn, bishop, rook, queen, king. Pawn. Oops. Knight. Bishop. Rook. Queen. King. Queen, not Quen. Blurf. Okay. That's piece 1. Dot piece name. She's entering battle. P1, P2. Okay, so that is correct. Now, where? Because it should hide movement, which should in turn. Oh, okay. Hang on a second. Chess Plus should be in here. I think I put it in here. What hides what? Movement. Movement visible equals false. Do I have chessboard defined? I do not. think that, yeah, that's, I don't need that one anymore. That's wrong. Oh, wait, do I need that one? Am I using that for something else? Am I using that for the dictionary? I don't think I'm using that for the dictionary. No. Okay, yeah, no. I don't need bare chessboard. Node 2D equals background chessboard. Okay. So now that means where's this? Parse 8384? Oh man, what is all this? String 84, 85. Oh, interesting. Function initialize. Oh, okay, I see the problem. Okay, I see the problem. Let's comment out the old version. Clear. Movement visible equals true. Battle visible true. Battle visible is false. Chessboard visible equals true. Copy. Chessboard visible equals false. Okay, so that should fix that. Okay, next test. Next test. What the heck? There we go. Okay, good. So the two pieces are correctly defined. Okay, I can't move player two. Okay. Okay. Flarg. It shouldn't be killing it one hit. Oh, it must be subtracting the damage from the wrong variable. That's what's wrong. That is what is incorrect. It's subtracting the damage from the wrong variable. This is fine. It's all fine. It's all good. It's all fine. I am not too upset by all this. There we go. Movement P2 health equals movement P2. Okay. So I don't want this. This is piece 2 health equals piece 2 health. So let's try this again. Gonna have to reset. Okay. Bring that back up. Take a look, see here. I want to fight a rook. Okay. 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 This is fine. I mean, it's not fine. Clearly, it's not fine. But I know it's wrong. I know what's wrong. I can already found it. If movement P2 health is less than equal to 0, we want if piece 2 health is less than 0. I'll actually want to do that when I redo return from battle. So let's give it one more go. Okay. One more go. Okay, it's 5:24. Good to know. There we go. Okay, it is correctly. I can switch between pieces. Of course, that's a debug feature. This start. Oh! Oh! Okay, it's not blocking the shots, but it's blocking me, which is what it's supposed to do, this border. I don't know why, but no complaints. Thank you for working correctly. There's the knight galloping on his noble steed. There's the pawn. Brilliant. 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 And okay. Okay, and it returned. Oops. Okay. It doesn't return from battle correctly, as you can see. Oh, something's wrong. So oh, because the queen's already dead. That's interesting. So yeah, it doesn't return correctly. It needs to remove that piece. It needs to remove the piece that gets defeated. It doesn't do that right now. But it's sending the stuff incorrectly. This is very good. Okay, it's 5:30. Tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm not ending the stream, but I'll while I prepare for a possible delivery. Okay. There we go. Just wanted to prepare myself. And now, back to the coding. Right. Okay. Yeah, okay. I can recode it and have the right. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna need to do some thought thinking here on this whole everything, but it's fine. It's because I have to figure out what this looks like. Oh, okay. I need to figure out what return from battle looks like. When it comes to when it comes to the new format, because it just needs to delete the piece. It doesn't need it no longer I no longer need to just move the sprite off screen. It just needs to delete the piece entirely. Unchild it, unpiece it, make it no longer exist. Which means I don't need to send back piece one at all. So I have movement. Okay. Where is that function? Function return from battle old. Okay. So function function return from battle piece piece losing piece. I only need to know which piece lost. Equals movement. Remove child losing piece. No. Hey, thank you. Chess. Remove child losing piece. Chess. And losing piece. Q free losing piece. Did I select that command? Q free. Okay, no. Losing piece Q free. Like that. Don't know why I did it the other way. Don't know why I deleted half the. Um, Standalone lambdas cannot be accessed. Consider assigning it to a variable. Colon. What does that mean? It's an error. That's a new one on me. It's directly from the docs. No, it says it's not. Oh, that's the problem. That is the problem. Okay. There we go. Okay. It was indented wrong. And my God, look at all this mess. Look at all this mess. Chess active player equals chess active player. Not chess. Let me do it with not rather than the exclamation point. Well, Flark, that may just do it. That may just do it. Let's see what that looks like. Shall we? Let us see with our eyes. That's not what I want to see with my eyes. That's what I want to see with my eyes. Okay. So, just attack. There we go. And bonk. Shoot the queen till she blows up. Okay. Okay, what's going on here? Why is it checking this? It shouldn't be checking this. This is annoying. Let me just make sure. Okay, let's do that. Just put in a few extra checks to make sure nothing's null. Because, yeah, when freeing a piece, sometimes it gets picky. So, okay, here we go. So let's blow this up. Explode Queenie. Okay. Um. Okay. 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 Um. Forgot to unselect the piece. Because it doesn't unselect it when it starts the battle. It unselects it when it comes back from the battle. So, let's see here. Okay. 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 And yeah. Yeah. I don't have any way for player 2 to attack yet. Because I was going to do that next. I was going to do that next. Before I started reorganizing the entire program from scratch. But you know what? This is pretty good. It's now back to where it was. Right, I think it right now it does not. The battle system does not, in fact. Oh, my phone is down to 2%. Considering I'm using that as my second screen, it's important I plug that in, we'll put it over there. What the heck? But we'll just put it over there and it all looks great. It's all great. Everything's great. This went pretty quickly, actually. I managed to get this done pretty quickly. And I want to check a few things. Ah, piece name equals Empress. Good. That really shouldn't be in the setup. No, it should be in the setup because, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. That is good. Right, piece is not completely full of dummy stuff. This is because the eliminate blocked stuff is needs to be done here rather than individually. This needs to be part of the every. Okay, yeah. I'm repeating myself here, but we just check the other princess. Princess. Right, these pieces are not in the battle mode yet. I don't have stats for them. I don't have, but yeah, their health, um, oh, their attack, their defense, their speed, their int, their shot speed, and their cooldown, shot cooldown. Good enough. And then I can add these to all the other ones and alter. This is set up for when I make the body. When I replace the body 1 and body 2 sprites with a single, or body 1 and body 2 nodes with a single class. Which is how I wanted to do it in the first place, but I didn't know how. And these things will be constants. In fact, can I make them constants? No. Okay, they can't be here then. Wait. That's what I thought. They can be constant for each, but no, they don't need. So, let's just look at the basic ones here. Attack, defense, speed, shot speed, and cooldown. Where's setup piece? Right here. I guess it should be in setup speed piece here. Ugh. Okay. Of course, this is wrong, but I want to go over here to the body, and this is. I started with bishop, right? So yeah, I need these values. not just those values. I need this little notation here about what each value is. Another reason to put it in, so I don't have to keep reminding myself what order these are in. I hope they're not honking at me. No, that's very bad. Honking outside. Hang on a second. We'll check. Make sure no one's pulled up outside and is waiting out there, holding up traffic. Do I have my keys? I have my keys. Good. So I'm not about to lock myself out. Okay. I'm still here. Here too, I'm turning the air conditioner on. So I'm back. It's fine. It's all good. No one's called yet. Um. Oh, Carrefour has sent me. Votre commande est prête. Votre livreur Carrefour livre chez en route. Code livreur, ok. Oh, vos anciens sacs. Hmm. Suivez votre livraison à la tracking bands.com. That does not help. On the way. Oh, it is how you say very far. Okay, don't have to. It's not going to be here soon. It's not going to be here too soon. But anyway, did I drop? Okay, V. Let's look at that. So, bishop is the third number in each one. So we go back up here to bishop. And I'll close that. I guess save that. Sure, why not? Close that. Okay. So speed is 400. Tell you what I'm going to do. I need to, let's do some window rearranging here. Speed is 400. Damage is 7. Defense is 0. Shot speed is 1000. And cooldown is 60. And there we go. That's our bishop. I could probably do this even more simply, but I'm just going to do that for now. And let's see where I put that. It's under visible equals true. This is in set up pieces. Okay. Now for the king. Attack is 10. Defense is 0. Speed is 250. Shot speed is 600. Cooldown is 90. Knight. Oh, what am I doing? Equals! These need to be equal signs! Why didn't anybody say something? Do I have my sound up? I do have my sound up. Why? Anyway, knight is, attack is 10. Defense is 3. Speed equals 500. Shot speed equals 0. And cooldown is 30. And now let me go back up and fix king and king and bishop before I do the other 3. Got error messages all up the wazoo. Okay, so there's knight. Now it's pawn. Oh, wait. Let's copy the proper version with the equal signs, not the one with the colons. So, attack equals 5. Defense equals 1. Speed equals 400. Shot speed equals 0. Cooldown equals 30. Good. And queen? Okay, queen. Attack equals 7. Wait, attack equals 8. Defense equals 0. Speed equals 500. Shot speed equals 800. Cooldown equals... don't need that number. Cooldown equals 60 or 1 second. And finally, rook. Attack equals 12. Defense equals 2. Speed equals 200. Shot speed equals 550? Is that right? Yeah. And cooldown is 120 or 2 seconds between. So there we go. Nothing uses those values yet, but now I have them defined. And I can pull them and I can use them as needed. Let's zoom in again there. Okay. Now, you'll note I did not actually make that for the Empress. I haven't decided on the values for the attacks or values for the Empress Amazon. Hang on. Pawn? Berylina Pawn's gonna get the same, yeah. Berylina Pawn's gonna get the same stats as a regular pawn. They only move slightly differently. Oh man, I'm suddenly hungry. It is 6 p.m. It is dinner time. But I'm here all by myself. I'm all alone. I'm all alone. So yeah, Berylina Pawn's going to have the same battle stats as a regular pawn. Just probably gonna have the same weapon. Maybe. Uh, I just wanted to see if the Berolina is an actual. There's some Berolina statues in Berlin. I wanted to see if it was holding a weapon. She is not. There is a train named Berolina, but I don't think I'm going to. Yeah, it looks like both her hands are empty on the statue. It's 1990. Yeah, both her hands are empty. So she represents the Berlin statue, at least, represents the oops. Represents is the female personification of the city of Berlin. Oh, the statue isn't there anymore? What happened to it? Okay. They melted it right sometime in the middle of World War II. So they. But anyway, don't need to talk about World War II. Yeah, the huh, Berolina. Just looking at how the barrel. I haven't set up how the Berolina pawn moves, even, let alone how it attacks. So if I were to start it with, if I were to put one on the board and attack another piece, the whole thing would just. I don't think it would crash. Uh, I think if I used any of the fairy chess pieces right now, it would just default to pawn on both sides. Maybe. Where do I have starting health? That's a good question. I know I send in the starting health. You can see it there, but where do I send it in? Is that up here in chess? So they might be starting with 0 health on both sides. No, that's not it. Chess plus. Huh. Oh right, no, it's sent in here. Okay, right, it's sent in starting health here. Yeah. And I don't even need this anymore. Jeez. Oh no, it's a little easier that way. There, starting health int. Piece. Okay. That's pretty nice. Okay. Completely. This piece. Get all pieces. Get all positions. Get piece at location. There we go. Okay, so it does have starting health because I send them in here. Yeah, okay, they all have 30 health. That makes sense. I guess the whichever piece is half rook, which I think is the Empress. The Empress is half rook. The princess is half. Pretty sure the princess is half. Uh, is half. Yeah, she's half bishop. Okay, I think while I'm waiting here, I'm going to function legal moves. Okay. Okay. Just get rid of it all entirely. I'm going to go over to pawn, go over to regular pawn, and copy the movement of that locate. So copy Berolina, copy the regular pawn into the Berolina. That out. Okay. 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 Uh, this. This is a little more complicated. Right. You can only attack one space forward, regardless of, even if it's on its first turn, it could normally move 2 spaces. Okay. With chess piece at location, X plus the dot. So I'm going to copy this again. Put it here. Let's comment the old one out. Yeah. Chess piece at location dot ownership equals not equal to chess. I don't have to worry about this because it can't move 2 spaces. differences. Equals null? Yeah. Equals null? If not has moved. Perfect. Just oops. There's this. Oh, oops. Okay. All good. All good. If not has moved in chess piece location. Oh, okay. Oops, I deleted the wrong one. If chess piece at location. Okay. Yeah, it is dear time to do. Oh, we don't need those parentheses, order of operations and all, but we, this is perfect. This is perfect. B, except this should be a plus. And y plus 1 is less than 8. Y is less than 7. That y is less than 7. If chess piece at location. Oh, okay, right. And word position dot y is less than 7. And board position y is less than 6. Too many ends. And greater than 1. Zero. Whoops. I'll fix that in a moment. Lord position dot y is greater than 0. Colon. Okay. There we go. Okay, so Berylina's movement is done. Make the text a little bigger for my old man eyes. Please don't tell me I've been editing the. Oh, no, it is Berylina Bond. Okay. Even though I had the. Yeah, there we go. Princess, Berylina, Amazon, Empress. Bottom of the Empress does not quite match the top of the Rook, but that's okay. Preload it. We preload the true one for all of these. Anyway, they don't have anything defined other than health so far. So I'm not going to attempt the battle system with them yet. They don't have. I haven't also. I also haven't decided on their attacks. And let me check something. So Archon. Secrets of Archon. VintageComputing.com, The Secrets of Archon. Let me remind myself, because I'm pretty sure there is a piece in. Oh, no, no, no. Okay. It's called the. I thought there was a piece in Archon called the Amazon, and but that didn't sound right. No, no, I was thinking of the Valkyrie. They fly! It would be hilarious to add actual Archon pieces to this, but I can do that later because I can because once I get everything defined, then adding new pieces is just a matter of drawing the sprites and throwing in some more numbers. If once it works with regular chess pieces, I can make it work with anything. Such power! So yeah, I gotta work a dragon in there somewhere. Or or a giant pixel. Dragon idea amuses me because I'll just make a Breath of Fire Ryu and Fo Lu. Uh, yeah, just looking at them. The golem and the troll in Archon are kind of what I base the knight, not the knight, the rook on. They're very slow pieces that have very large and hard to dodge and large, hard to dodge weapons, or hard to dodge because they're large. They're also slow. I base the bishop mostly on the unicorn and the basilisk, who are speedy assassins. King and the queen are loosely based on the wizard and the sorceress. Anyway. Anyway. What was I talking about? Right, adding new pieces and again getting distracted by reading stuff about Archon. Yeah, getting excited about being able to add any piece I want to the game. Ha ha wah ha wah ha blah. Blah blah ha ha blah. Blah blah blah. Also blah blah. I think the one other thing I might want to do sometime in the future is replace the chessboard image in the background with a chessboard created on the fly with what's the node called with the color with a color rect or some color rects. Excuse me. So, I don't think I'm gonna call it there exactly. But let's see here, body. Because I need to know. Uh, uh, okay, 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 okay. Yeah, I think I have to do some thinking about this before I totally rewrite the battle sequence. 'Cause, right now it's working. Oh yeah, the other problem is layers. I mean, hang on a second. Body? Right, player 1 and player 2 do not have. Uh, I can throw these in here right now. Let's do that. This is this is player 1, Amazon, Berlina, Empress, Princess. Player 2. Berlina. Amazon. Amazon. Not Amazon. Empress. Princess. So drop player 2 princess in here. We drop player 2 empress in here. Player 2 Berlina. And player 2 Amazon. There we go. That's great. Hey, that's great. Battle 1, we've got piece value. Right, this is temporary right here. I don't need that. Yeah, this is all kind of I'm not going to mess with these right now. But I wanted to get those sprites in there for now. Yeah, this is just a little messy. I think it's going to be messy. It's going to be a little bit messy no matter what I do, but it's going to be much more messier if I keep it as 2 separate routines. Because I want something to equal. Uh, Hang on a second. Where's body 1? There we go. Ready? Here we go. Print debug. Is this chess? There is this chess. Copy. Just gonna put it here. That's incorrect. I just want to print that. Let's see here. Okay, where are I? I'm just looking at trying to see if there's an easier way to do some of this stuff. Is this chess? Is this chess? Baby, don't hurt me. Okay, no, it's not. It's to equal itself. Well, that's interesting. Is this chess? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't check me no more. That's not a. That is not a thing. Um, three dots. Three dots won't do anything. Three dots will crash. But if it crashes, all the better. It doesn't. Interesting. Okay. Two dots is its. Right. Okay. This is the parent. I wonder if that'll work. I'm just trying to find a nice quick way to get up to the top level. There it is. There it is. So instead of writing this, I can make it on ready there chess equals oh, is this chess? I messed that up by assigning it a value up there and then down here again. But let's see. Is this chess? So baby, don't hurt me. That's fine. Okay. Okay. Gotta be an easier way to do that. Uh, don't. Yeah, I'm gonna want to just start a whole new, create a new script. Script. Name it. Class. Uh, let's save this as What am I making here? Is this unsaved? There we go. Save as. I want. Actually, didn't we save unsaved? Did I? No, I didn't. Okay. Press new battle. Battle piece. There we go. Oh. Battle piece. Save. There we go. And name this. Not easily. Peace battle. There we go. Because now I can compare this directly to peace. And yeah, peace. I'm going to copy these from peace. But now I need to, first of all, battle piece. I want to call the class battle piece, but I want the script to be peace battle, so it's right next to peace, and I can compare the two easily without having to scroll up and down. Hang on a moment. I just realized I've been yammering on and on and on, and I just want to. Votre commande est prêt. They're almost here. So I'm going to call it right here. As much as I'm enjoying this, but the food must food. So I am going to end the stream here, call it a day, go grab my food from Foodland before they start hammering on the front door, screaming, why are you not opening? Except they'd be screaming it in French, which I'm, okay. Pourquoi vous ne ouvrez pas? Vous ouvrissez? Pourquoi vous n'ouvrissez pas? Over and over. It's approximately right. If there's any French people listening right now, they're probably wincing. But I will be back on Friday, and I'll finish up this. I will start redoing the battle system just as I redid the movement system. And I will see you all then, my guplings. Good night and good evening. And good. Oh, I think I heard a door slam. So, I think they're here.